I was in a lose-lose situation now.
What?
Came out still on top.
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
It was a situation that he put me in to, make me lose.
About what Floyd trying to do. GervontaDavis talking about Floyd trying to make him leave his old trainer.
Chaos erupted at a major airport when GervontaDavis reportedly confronted Floyd, Mayweather right in front of his wife and heavy security. Witnesses say Mayweather looked stunned as Davis stepped in, igniting a tense standoff that left the entire area frozen with both camps, refusing to back down. The atmosphere grew thick with tension as stunned bystanders watched the explosive moment unfold completely out of nowhere.
I know. All that bullshit.
Rumors are swirling that Floyd Mayweather may be training Gervonta Davis's next opponent, Lamont Roshan. It's sending shockwaves through the boxing world. For Davis, this bout is no longer just business, it's personal. The thought that his former mentor could now be standing in the opposite corner feels like a deep betrayal. Even without official confirmation, the whispers alone have added fuel to the fire. Davis isn't just fighting Roach. He may be battling the shadow of Mayweather too.
I know what y'all think I'm gonna know. I go that way for a reason. How much is her reward? How much is her reward?
Floyd Mayweather's actions over the years have left many questioning his true intentions toward Gervonta Davis. While he's publicly praised Davis and wished him success, his behind-the-scenes behavior paints a different picture. One of the most controversial moments came when Mayweather allegedly shared insights into Davis's fighting style with rival Frank Martin. Given Floyd's intimate knowledge of Davis's strengths and weaknesses, offering that intel to an opponent feels like a blatant betrayal. It raises a disturbing question. Was Floyd's mentorship ever genuine, or has it always come with hidden strings attached?
Young fighters, he loves to embrace guys, so what was being around talking to Floyd? Like, what has Floyd taught you about fighting, and has it made you a better fighter? Because he could tell me all day to do that shit he does. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what does being around a guy like Floyd do for you?
He could tell you, go run at 2 in the morning. Go do it when, cause 9 times out of 10, we know your opponent sleep at that time. So go run at 2 in the morning and go give yourself a mental edge, cause you out there working every night at 2 in the morning running. That's a lot of the times your opponent sleep. It could be little things that'll take you to the next level. That Floyd, a person like Floyd, like if he tell you that, you gonna take a lot of heave to it, and it's gonna give you a different type of motivation when you doing it. He could show you something, and it could be the same thing. You might not be able to do it like him, but just it coming from him, it'll give you like a different type of feel about yourself.
The emotional toll on Gervonta Davis during that time was impossible to ignore. For years, he had trusted Floyd Mayweather not just as a promoter, but as a mentor, a guiding force in his rise to the top. So when whispers began suggesting that Floyd might be working against him, it wasn't just business, it was personal. The sense of betrayal cut deep. This wasn't just a career setback. It was a wound to the heart. Davis was forced to face a harsh truth. The man who once built him up might now be trying to tear him down.
He the one told Frank that I was running at 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not going to hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to be with him than be cool with him, because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll put you in bad situations.
Floyd Mayweather recently made headlines by teasing a bombshell documentary project, one he claims will expose explosive behind-the-scenes moments, including never-before-seen footage involving Gervonta Davis. He promised it would reveal secrets the public has never known. Too many. This feels like the final blow in a relationship that's been quietly falling apart for years. Instead of settling things privately, Mayweather now seems determined to take their feud public. For Davis, the message couldn't be clearer. Their bond isn't just strained, it's completely shattered.
My documentary that's coming out, you guys gonna see 26 years of behind the scenes footage that you guys have never seen.
Calvin Ford, who's been with GervontaDavis since day one, didn't hold back when asked about Mayweather's rumored support for Frank Martin. Clearly frustrated, Ford expressed deep disappointment, saying moves like this show a man's true colors. For someone who's watched Davis grow from nothing into a champion, the betrayal hits hard. And it's not just Davis who feels it. The shock and pain have rippled through his entire team. This wasn't just personal, it was a gut punch. To everyone who helped build Davis's legacy.
Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, tank is tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. Now, I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we said what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story's going to be built itself. You know, but again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said this is the true colors of a person who's coming out, man. They can't stand it, you know. Calm is it. I mean, I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows.
In a move that stunned the boxing world, GervontaDavis broke his silence and spoke openly about his fight, earning something that had long been kept under tight control while under Mayweather Promotions. By revealing the financial reality he endured, Davis sent a clear and powerful message. He's done hiding the truth. He admitted that during his time with Mayweather's team, he was stuck in an unfair financial arrangement. The revelation wasn't just eye-opening, it a major turning point in his journey toward full independence and reclaiming control over his career.
I was in a lose-lose situation. Now, what came out still on top.
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
This was a situation that he put me in to, make me lose what he thought.
You talking about like a boxing match or?
Yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 21 at the time, and I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like $10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, So when they came back and was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You sitting on the shelf. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted, had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game, letting them know what's going on. Like, see, this was happening. Like, you feel me? I'm letting these guys know. So when it be like people saying they want to fight me, it's
like, how could you, nigga? I was the one that was giving you game when I was going through it.
Yeah.
When I was at the lowest part of my career, I was telling y'all niggas how so you wouldn't have to get here. And now it's like betrayal almost.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think Floyd did that intentionally?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Why? After so much time, after I guess again, after what we think he helped you come into the game, he gave you the spotlight. Like, why would he try to diminish your career?
Because at that time I don't want to go too deep into it because I don't want to bring up but it was somehow that they were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat. So they said that.
GervontaDavis hasn't stayed quiet about the changes in his relationship with Floyd Mayweather. He's made it clear that behind the scenes, Floyd's actions have often contradicted his public praise. Davis now believes that his ambition to surpass Mayweather's legacy may have sparked a quiet resentment. The thought that his own mentor could feel threatened by his success is painful, but it's a reality Davis can no longer ignore. In his eyes, that hidden jealousy may be the reason Mayweather has started backing his opponents.
People don't know that what Floyd do. A lot of people don't know what Floyd. Everything that Floyd said right there, the chrome heartband, the Maybach, the Lloyd shit, that was all in my post.
Oh, that was you posted that. You posted that. Oh, wow.
Chrome bag.
Right.
Lloyd shit. Maybach.
Oh.
He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like.
He was going at me. He was going at me. And I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd. Floyd don't never, he felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of
that
this.
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn.